here in Artist Alley, Fan Expo Canada. I'm here with Michael Hirsh, the co-founder of Nelvana Entertainment, Cookie Jar Entertainment, and Wow Unlimited. Michael, it's great to have you here with us today. How are you doing?
Doing great, and really happy to be here with you, Andrew.
That's fantastic. I like it when people are happy to be here with me because, you know, sometimes it goes the other way. It becomes a very rough interview. I know you're here this weekend promoting your book, Animation Nation.
So Animation Nation is my memoir, and it tells the story of how, together with my partners at Nelvana, my partners at Cookie Jar and Wow, we built an animation industry not only in Canada but really globally.
Yeah, you guys kind of innovated the techniques and practices that people still use to this day for co-productions.
Absolutely, co-productions were a mainstay. You know, we probably produced over 30 co-productions, maybe 40, and shows like Babar, Tintin, Rupert, Never Ending Story, Pippi Longstockings, Roly Poly Oly were all co-produced. But reality-wise is that we built studio in France. We worked with studios all over the world. And we had the benefit of having some input and some direction from Lucasfilm when we did the Star Wars cartoons.
The talisman. It makes things invisible, I think. Yes, even you. Which I think might be an improvement.
You guys got on Lucas's radar because of Cosmic Christmas?
Yeah, so basically Lucas needed to keep people interested in the Star Wars franchise between the movies, because the first movie was such a huge hit and there was merchandise that was actually being launched into stores for the first time. And so he was convinced to do a 2-hour holiday special for CBS Network, and he negotiated that he could, while it was going to be a variety show, he would produce a 10-minute cartoon and it would be his baby. So he got to choose the company, much to the chagrin of the network, who really wanted Hanna-Barbera, who was their go-to company for doing everything in those days. But he had seen A Cosmic Christmas on television, and because Cosmic Christmas was syndicated in the US rather than on network television, it wasn't a show that was easy to see. So I was kind of astonished when I got this phone call out of the blue from Lucasfilm asking if we were the company that made Cosmic Christmas and could I come out to San Francisco and meet with George and see if we can do the cartoon for him.
You are alone?
I have 2 droids. We've come in search of the ship that crashed near here.
Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett. The ship you seek is nearby.
We designed the animation version of Boba Fett from a black and white film, a video that was a film that was sent to us from George's people, and it was a very rough video of a guy wearing a mock-up suit, Boba Fett suit, before it was finally designed, and walking around a garden somewhere in LA. And we took that video, that footage, and designed the animated character from it. So there you go. That's how Boba Fett was born.
I said stay, friend.
I flew to San Francisco and rented a car and drove as per the instructions to Marin County over the Golden Gate Bridge to San Rafael to a strip mall where there was a phone booth that I was directed to in the corner of the mall, because this is before mobile phones. This is 78. And I go to the pay phone. I have coins because I know I'm going to have to use a pay phone. And I call the number they gave me, and somebody says, look to the right and over here, and we'll wave to you. And they were in a building in the middle of the parking lot, a building that had no numbers, no marks. It was just anonymous. And so I walked over to that building and eventually drove to George's house with them to meet with George.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, somebody must know something.
Hearing all those instructions and the very clandestine kind of setup with that, I would be a little worried, concerned that maybe I was going to get whacked.
Well, it was before misinformation. It was before the kind of crazy shit that we're seeing happen. So that wasn't even a thought, right? This was Lucasfilm, and but you're right, But what was interesting is when I got to George's house, he had a tank, an old World War I kind of tank, in front of his house. So I knew I was in the right place.
There you go. My gosh, that's crazy. It's amazing. This is just one of the stories you can read about in Animation Nation, of course. But of course, they're showing the story of the Faithful Wookie here today at Fan Expo. You're going to be doing a panel after that. Are you happy that, because for so many years, unless you saw it originally, the only way to see this film was a bootleg VHS copy or a DVD. It was only in 2021 that Disney Plus put it on the on their platform. Are you happy that more people are finally getting to see this animated film?
Yes, it was tremendous when Disney Plus put not only the Faithful Wookie, but Ewoks and Droids, which we also produced, and they were the first 2 Star Wars cartoons. So it really sort of gave a whole new life to these properties, right, and to these productions that we had worked so hard on.
I'm afraid this whole adventure has been an imperial plot.
We'll meet again, friend.
I just want to end by some advice to young people who are watching this and who want to have a career in animation. You know, it's a tough time in the regular animation industry, the commercial industry, because the industry is in the process of switching from cable specialty to streaming, and so there's a lot fewer shows being ordered and fewer new shows being ordered. And so you'd think, well, this is not a great time to enter the business, but because of YouTube and your ability to make something and put it on YouTube and, you know, build an audience and grow with your audience, it's the best time ever. So, you know, this is a time to feel very positive about what you can do in this great field of animation.